You know her name. You've seen her smile. But do you know what it took to get here? Before the billions, before the magazine covers and red carpets, there was a little girl in Mississippi, born into poverty, raised by a single teenage mother. Her bed, a sack of potatoes. Her world, full of silence, shadows, and the kind of pain most never talk about. This is not just a success story. This is a survival story. My name is Oprah Winfrey, and I was born in 1954 in the Deep South, where racism still breathed heavy and opportunities were rare, especially for girls like me. We had no running water, no electricity. I played with corn cob dolls and read newspapers I found in trash bins. When I was 6, my mother sent me away to live with my grandmother, and when she passed, I was sent back to a world that didn't feel like home. I was abused. I was told I'd never be anything, that my skin, my voice, my dreams were worthless. But deep inside me, I had a fire, a voice that said, "You are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become." At 17, I became the first Black female news anchor in Nashville. They told me my voice was too emotional for the news, but that emotion, that authenticity, wasn't a weakness. It was my superpower. I lost jobs. I cried in cars. But every no brought me closer to the one yes that changed my life. In 1986, I stood on a soundstage in Chicago, launching the Oprah Winfrey Show. No one believed a Black woman from poverty could dominate daytime television. They were wrong. From that show, I built an empire. OWN Network, O Magazine, Harpo Studios. But money? It was never the goal. My mission was to help people feel seen, heard, valued. Whether I was interviewing presidents or prison inmates, my question was always the same. What does your soul say? I opened schools for girls in South Africa, donated millions to education, and stood tall, even when the world tried to shrink me. I once stood on a stage and said, "Turn your wounds into wisdom." I wasn't speaking poetry. I was speaking truth from a life that had seen darkness and still chose light. My past didn't define me, but it did prepare me. I learned to forgive, to rise, to lead with love and power at the same time. I wasn't supposed to make it, but here I am, not just surviving, thriving. What is success really? It's not the billion-dollar net worth. It's not the fame. It's using your story to heal someone else's. I was a Black girl from Mississippi with dreams too big for the room, but I kept dreaming. I kept walking, even when I couldn't see the road. And now, I am the road. So, if you're sitting in a small room, wondering if your voice matters, remember me. If the world tells you you're not enough, remember this story. Because no matter where you come from, you have the power to rise. If this story moved you, subscribe to Rise and Thrive Narratives. We tell the stories that shape history, one soul at a time. And in the next episode, we uncover the bold journey of a man who turned rejection into revolution, the founder of Alibaba, Jack Ma. Stay tuned. And never forget, every great story starts with a rise and ends in a legacy.